In a major update ahead of Jimmy Kimmel's return to ABC this evening, Next Media Group, the company that owns about 30 ABC affiliate stations, issued a statement saying Next Media Group today announced that it owned and partner television station affiliated with the ABC network will continue to prompt Jimmy Kimmel Live. We made this decision last week following the ABC described as Mr. Jimmy Kimmel's in time and sensitive comments during a critical moment in our national discourse. We stand by the decision, pending assurance that all parties are committed to fostering an environment of respectful and conservative dialogue. In a meantime, Jimmy Kimmel Live will remain available nationwide on multiple Disney on-stream platforms while our station will focus on producing local news and other programming relevant to the communities. This follows as a similar announcement from another media group, Sinclair. Starting today night, Sinclair will prem Jimmy Kimmel Live on its ABC affiliate station, replacing it with the news programming. Discussion with the ABC are ongoing as they evaluate the show potential return. This comes after ABC delays decision. Following a weekend of boycotts and bipartisan criticism to bring Jimmy Kimmel Live back on the air. However, the fact that the media groups responsible for broadcasting ABC shows are still choosing to block the program reflects on ongoing efforts to enforce government influence censorship interfering with our free speech rights. So, what can be done? First, if ABC truly care about free speech and the First Amendment, they would not have given Nexter and Sinclair the green light to take this action in the first place. These media groups feel empowered because Disney provided them cover on the national stage. Second, let's not forget the Disney holds leverage here. If Sinclair or Nexter refuse to air Camel, Disney could withhold popular programming like college football games from key markets such as Georgia or Alabama, which would certainly raise the some eyebrows. One Twitter user wrote, "What are ABC's next move here?" They suggest ABC would responded by saying, if Sinclair does not air Camel, the ABC 33 or 40 in the Brigham would not broadcast the Alabama Georgia game on Saturday. KATV in a Little Rock would not show Notre Dame, Arkansas, and so on. But that could not return into a risky game of chicken. Alternatively, Disney could say, fine, if you do not want to air Camel, then we will stream everything, including the football games, on our platform, and viewers can watch there. If these local affiliates want to speed up the decline of the traditional TV and Disney Plus is ready to step in the accelerate that shift. In fact, Disney could even offer 6 months to a year of Disney Plus for free to encourage the switch to streaming. But would they really do that? Considering they took their own talent, Jimmy Kimmel, off the air to appease the FCC chair demands, specifically to get Nexter Tigna merger approved? Probably not. ABC depend heavily on these local affiliates, and the network is so eager to expand its reach that it's willing to let its own talent get sidelined. If they are ready to abandon Camel to appear these stations, it's clear they have no interest in escalating television, which to me perfectly sum of the problem with legacy media today. They do not operate based on what's right, but rather on what's most financially beneficial. I know I criticize legacy media a lot, but it was who paid themselves a champion of free speech and democracy. They planted slogans like democracy dies in darkness, adopting that as their brand. So when they immediately back down the moment their branding is challenged, calculating to someone leading one of the biggest attack on the free speech in American history. That's a clear failure to live up to their own promises. That's why. That's why I am such a strong advocate for independent media. Unlike legacy outlets, I am not owned by some multinational conglomerate that can be pressured by the federal government. I answer. I answer only to my audience. If you had like to support my work, which is and always will be completely free, please consider subscribing to this channel. And please subscribe to the channel of other independent creators who do this not for money, but because they believe in the mission. But here's what I think in the biggest takeaway from the Kimmel saga. Disney wrongly assumed the only financial risk and would be upsetting Trump and FCC chairman Brendan Carr. They did not expect any significant pushback from the consumer, and they were dead wrong. They were dead wrong. Disney and ABC faced intense backlash for days over their decision to abandon their own talent in the effort to appear Trump and his heavy-handed FCC. A massive boycott movement emerged, including from actors starring in Disney properties. Tatiana Maslany, star of Disney Plus, she is Hulk, attorney at law, urged fans to cancel their Disney subscription. Damon Lindelof, creator of Lost and The Leftovers, threatened to cut ties with the ABC. Rosie O'Donnell called for a network boycott, and Transparent star Amy Lankin shared a screenshot of a Disney Plus cancellation page. Hundreds of members from the Writers Guild of America and the Screen Actor Guild gathered at Disney headquarters in Burbank to protest the decision. Stand in the solidarity with Kimmel, and this moment was not limited to celebrate alone. According to Business Insider, the online conversation has translated into surge of people searching for instruction on how to cancel their subscription to the network. Despite many conservatives, including Trump, appealed the decision to suspend Camel. Search volume for cancel Disney Plus hit a two month high on Google Trends. Remain elevated. Terms like boycott Disney Plus and boycott Disney also appeared as breakout searches with cancel horror search so as well. Even a bipartisan group of politicians and the commentators spoke out against the move. Tucker Carlson, Rand Paul, Ted Cruz, Andrew Stiglitz, and host of the Flagrant podcast, Tim Dillon, Fox News Candy, and Galen Greenwald all criticized ABC for capitulating to Trump and the FCC. These boycotts showed that the one thing worse than denying the federal government is denying the American people, the customer, who, unlike Disney executive like Bob Iger, truly value democracy. For a brief moment, we came together, organized, and demonstrated that we hold more power than the White House. The takeaway: we need to recognize that power, organize more, show greater solidarity, and use that collective strength to shape events. This is the reason Donald Trump is so determined to make us feel hopeless, and it's because he knows we are not. He understands that when we come together, organize, and take action, he looks small by comparison. That should be the motivation we need to keep up that momentum weekly if necessary. If corporate giants like Disney would not do the right thing simply because it's right, then we have to speak their language, our wallets. If the past week has taught us anything, it's that this approach works. As for Nexter and Singular, if you turn on the TV tonight and Camel is not airing, remember that the next time you turn into their coverage, my friend Galen Kessler and another idea, pay attention to the advertiser. If Camel is support those advertisers, if he is not, let those advertisers know what kind of coverage or censorship they are backing. If there's one lesson from this whole episode, it's that monkey speaks louder than words. So, when you choose to use your power, remember you have a lot more influence than you think.